How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews. Well, fall weather outdoor reviews. I'm sitting here watching a little bit of soccer, and figured I'd fire off a couple beer reviews while I was out here. We're doing a little bit of Civil Life Brewing, courtesy of my boy Jason. This is their Carlbock lager, which is a Bock, obviously. This is named for a helpful friend, Carl of Bock. This full-bodied golden Helles Bock lager has hints of fruit and spice, followed by a clean finish. This is number 4 of 5, I believe, from Civil Life that I'm gotten into so far from the box that Jason sent off, and I'm pumped for this. I've dug everything they've sent, or everything he's sent from the brewery, and it's all uber traditional stuff, and everything's just a little bit more vibrant than the traditional counterpart. So I expect it to follow suit here with the Bock. Kind of maybe this is somewhere between a Bock and a double Bock. That'd be my guess. They don't put ABVs on their cans, so I have no idea what the ABV is on this sucker. Yeah, let's dive in. Okay. Give it a little pour in this so traditional Bock glass. Yeah, this is the only glass I had available out here, so sorry guys. These are the only glasses I really can't do like a full pour on because of how tiny they are. Label-wise, it's alright. It's a little dragster dude. You know what I mean? A little hashtag Carlbock. So yeah, not too shabby. And actually, that looks very much what I'd expect from a Bock. Not darker or more vibrant than what I anticipated based off the other beers that I've had. By that I mean, like their Vienna lager was a little bit more maltier. Again, their rye pale ale a little bit more kind of aggressive, especially for its ABV. And it was the same for the cream ale that I had. This has that rich kind of penny kind of colored glow that you expect from a Bock. Soft kind of white head on it. Let's see if we can get a nose. I'm going to spill everything everywhere. Yeah, I mean, it really does smell like an uber traditional Bock. You're getting a nice soft kind of caramel-like malt off of it. A little bit of very, very subtle kind of bready notes to it. The tiniest little bittering on the other end of things. Done and done. It is fall weather out. I'm wearing a jacket. It is chilly. It is nice. It is Oktoberfest level beerdom time. Hence me cracking a buck. Appropriate timing. Let's dive in. Cheers. Okay. Yeah. It is, on the taste, just a little bit more than what you'd expect. I mean, the malt level on it is spot on. It's the bittering portions just a little bit bigger than you expect for a Bock, but I really kind of dig it. Adds a little extra spiciness to it. Brings that kind of fall vibes with it. Yeah, it's got this rich, bready caramel kind of like sweet bread, and by sweet bread I don't mean like candied like dessert bread. I'm more like a baker's bread that has a little bit of sweetness to it, but erring towards the kind of rye pumpernickel, more kind of maltiness in the bread. It has that kind of nice caramel breadiness going on for it. There's this really nice zippy kind of bittering to it. I mean, for all intents and purposes, it is generic bittering. If anything, it's a little bit tea-like, a little bit herbal, but it's zippy, it's sharp, it lingers for a little bit and just kind of fades away. It works really well for this beer. Really nice, soft, creamy mouthfeel, what you'd expect from a Bock. And this ends up being a really well-done, classic-made beer. I'm telling you right now, you know, I never heard of the brewery before in my life. You know, when Jason reached out and said, hey man, I'm going to send you some of their beers. They do a lot of traditional stuff. And I'm like, okay. My interest is piqued here. And then when you see that it's all uber traditional stuff, and every single one of them is extremely well made and extremely well done, it just kind of tickles me pink that breweries like this still exist in the world. I just don't see them all that much. I have a couple local to me. Have Manskirt and Zigmeister. I mean, Manskirt's uber traditional, the more UK based kind of beers. Zigmeister does a lot of hazies and stuff like that, but they make, you know, really good Oktoberfest. They make really good Marzen. They make really good Kolsch, stuff like that. So I'm lucky enough to have breweries that really still lean into those styles close to me. But to see a brewery that is doing all of these kind of beers, they're doing them in cans. I looked it up last night. Their price points are exactly where I want them to be, like $9-10 for a 6-pack. it just makes me have hope for mankind. You know what I mean? It's not a $22 hazy IPA 4-pack. Not that there's anything wrong with those beers. I love those beers. They're amazingly tasty beers. But to see a brewery that really hangs their hat on traditional styles, not just hangs it, but hangs it and executes uber well. That's what beer is all about, man. Yeah, super tasty, super fun. Thank you very much, Jason, for sending these off. Let's talk about this beer. It's one of the better bocks that I've had as of late. Yeah, I mean, what do you want? It's delicious. What can I say? I like that little aggressive little, across the board, their aggressiveness. It's a subtle aggressiveness, but it's there. More specifically to this beer, that kind of aggressive little bittering just adds this little kind of wrinkle to the beer that accentuates it and doesn't overpower it. Value and availability, like I said, their price point is pretty awesome based off what their website says. And leave you with, if you like, what will you like this beer? If you like traditional German style lagers, this is going to be some of your favorites. Let's put it that way. So there you go. Another review of the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive. You want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of Bach right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.